kind of your mindset going into this week with the game's
Focus on Sunday, man. Focus on the game plan. Focus on all the things that they asking me to do. Keep it as simple as possible. And that's it right now.
And with being kind of in and out, do you still feel comfortable kind of in the system, kind of figuring out your chemistry with the others, pass catchers and things of that nature?
Yeah, I've been at every meeting, even with my rehab stuff. I've been on the field. They had scripts for me, so I'm able to process things in my head, where I'm lining up, what my conversions are. So I'm able to go back on the field and not feel like I really missed a lot of time or have a lot of rust. So it's been as smooth as it could possibly be for the time that I missed.
Darren, there's been a lot of talk about the vibe of this team this year. So in your opinion, what is it that's made this team feel a little bit different than years past as far as the vibe goes?
I don't think I've been around as many star players who are just really just unselfish. They're really about the team environment. Like you look at Chandler Jones, Devontae Adams, guys like that. They're really about just enjoying the process, enjoying getting better, enjoying the lift, enjoying the practice when it gets late into it and it's a little bit of a drag. Guys are trying to lift people up around each other and just have fun and laugh and do things like that. So I think it's just, guys wanting to be a part of something big as opposed to just wanting something for themselves. I feel like that's what takes a team with special talent to the places that they want to go.
Last year was a game full of emotions against the Chargers, final game, win and you're in. How different is it now opening the season and knowing that you got 3 of your first 5 games being against divisional foes?
Yeah, it's a huge challenge. I feel like when it comes to playing in this league, there's nothing I get more excited about than playing against teams that are loaded with talent because they're going to bring the best out of you. When you look at the Chargers, the way that they, invested in people on their defense, we're excited to line up against them, and same as with the defense. So that talent doesn't necessarily strike any kind of fear in us. It's just really just meeting the challenge, and that's what football is all about. The other team's best will bring out your best, and we're excited about that.
Darren, what went into the decision to change your representation?
I just felt like it was the best decision for me at the time. I appreciate Clutch. They did a lot of good things for me. I'm not going to stand up here and act like they didn't do anything. They did a lot of good things for me, but just at this moment in time, I felt like it was good for me to go in a different direction.
Darren, do you think that will expedite, hopefully, the process of getting a new person?
We'll see, man. There's not really a lot of things that I can control, I have faith in my representation, and whether it goes one way or it doesn't, I'll be playing football, so just let it happen how it does.
How are you feeling physically? Are there some advantages to missing as much practice as you do? Are you feeling better maybe going into some past seasons now?
Yeah, I feel pretty good right now. A couple weeks in training camp there where, sometimes you can't catch a break, you know what I'm saying? Football is rough, it demands a lot on your body, but just try to look at it for what it is. There's, I wish I could have been out there in that time that I missed, but at the same time, yeah, it's a time for me to, make sure that things are in line as far as my body, make sure mentally I'm in a place of peace, and I can attack this season now, and we're at week 1, so nothing that happened before now matters.
Since OTAs, you've been pretty adamant about being solid in and focusing on football. Is that something being able to, even though there's other things going on in your life, being able to focus on one thing, is that stuff that you have to learn, or was that always kind of how you approach it?
Definitely something I had to learn. It's something I had to learn, since I started getting sober and things like that. Things may not go exactly how you want them to go, but that shouldn't affect a commitment that you have to show up somewhere and give it your best. So I try to honor that, and not just talk about it, but actually have it, be a part of my character.
Darren, in preparation for the Chargers, obviously they have Bryce Callahan, they have Asante Samuel Jr. on the outside, and they also have Derwin James over the top. Can you just briefly describe what they bring to the table when evaluating the game film?
Versatility. Bryce Callahan can play nickel and outside. They have fronts where Derwin James is at the nickel. Asante Samuel has all the ability that nickel could ask for, so they can mix those guys up and play different types of personnel groups against us when we switch it up. So they have a lot of versatility in the secondary, big playability. Those guys present a challenge.
I hate that you've answered this already, man, but just the fact that you're finally getting a chance to play a game. You know what I mean? You've been having injuries and everything else, first week, Chargers, all that good stuff.
It's great to be here, man. It's a blessing to have a game coming up, I don't think there's nothing else I could be more excited about than this.
Gotcha. How about tonight, man? You're going to be watching some basketball.
Oh, yeah, I'm tuned into the Aces, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably the biggest Aces fan in Vegas right now. I've probably on 20 games this year, so yeah, I'll be tuned in, looking over the playbook and whatnot, so be locked in.
Absolutely. Prediction?
Aces tonight. Come on, man. No
As
question.
As tight as the last one, or a little
Yeah,
bit?
no, they went to war for sure. Respect Seattle big time. They got championship pedigree, but I like the Aces every time.